Alright, so I'm coming at y'all with the re-roll challenge. So what is the re-roll challenge? This is something that I came up with. I've been playing this game for a long time. I took like a long break from this game for a while. But one of like the funnest part of this game for me is re-rolling. So what is re-rolling? It's basically like you start the game, but you want to start the game the best way possible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start this game with the best team possible. Really all it takes is like one really good champion to like just carry you through the game in the beginning. So that's what we're looking for. So like what are we doing here? We're going through the entire normal, all 3 stars, entire hard, all 3 stars. Brutal is not really like possible as far as like a reroll because it takes like pretty much like a 6-star champion. So I guess the time would take maybe be like a couple days, whereas like this would take me like probably like 1 day of grinding. Usually I can get like with the challenges and with like the missions and stuff, like the arbiter missions, I can typically get like around like 30, like 27, 30. Just kind of depends how lucky you get. Sometimes in like the dungeons and stuff, you can get an ancient shard from the shop. You can get an ancient shard. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We'll pull like 24 to 30 ancients, 2 voids, and a sacred. So we're hoping to get lucky from these. The first one coming up is a rare. Gonna get a lot of rares. Hopefully like the best time to do this is like when there's like a 2x ancient. You can like get all these ancients. You just buy the 900 pack twice in the shop. You'll have enough gems. You can even get gems from stuff like this Hunter's Path. You can get some gems. So we're at like 285 now. We can buy one of the little ones, and that'll kind of like get us to like the 30, so we can do more 10 pops. It's kind of slower, like when you don't have the 3 10 pops, you have to do like 9 solos or like 7 solos. But yeah, this usually takes me like a day. Like I just grind it like while I'm at work. Don't tell my boss. I am the boss actually. But yeah, so we'll rip a couple of these. They take like a day to do, and I'm kind of like backlogged here, so like by the time you see this, like this progressive chance is probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But then we're gonna get to current. Like I'll upload like probably like 7 days in a row of these, and then we'll get to current. So hoping to strike some gold. We need something like game changing for like a reroll. If you're gonna reroll, you need something game changing, like I don't even know, like just like a void Lego. Like even like epics could be like you would have to pull like either a man eater or like a geo really to like make it worth the reroll. And then there's like a lot of Legos that could be like worth a reroll. There's a lot of Legos that are not worth a reroll either though. So this one here, this first one is not going well so far. We got like a couple epics and they're not that good. So and the voids, like you only get like 2 like really when you reroll, like for a day's worth of reroll. So like your odds of like getting something good are not very good. Usually it's these rares. If you get an epic, it's usually not the epic you want. You really just want like man eater. If you pull the cold heart, like is it worth it? Probably not. I mean, your odds of getting cold heart like are usually pretty good. Like you can probably get one later on, so it's really not reroll worthy. This is like something that like it would take you a long time to pull. Like if you just played through an account, you're just looking for like some kind of game changer. So we've got like Tarshan here. Increased defense is good. AoE weaken, but is it gonna change? Is it worth a reroll? No, it's not. So this one specifically, we started with like Loki and Kale. You can like do different combinations that have different promo codes and stuff. The Loki one, I think I found to be like kind of like the fastest. Probably not the best. I mean, the best is Sun Wukong. He's just so good in the arena. The Loki one is faster though, because when you get to the point in the Arbiter missions, there's one where you have to do the Fire Nade on stage 1. And when you do the Fire Nade on stage 1 for that mission, you get the shield set, and it can help you like get through like the campaign like a little faster, or not like really faster, but you survive better. So that's one aspect of it. There's so many like different promo codes out. Not really like promo codes out, just I guess you could call it like a referral link, where you start off with different champions. You could do like Sun Wukong as your promo code, and then you get Rector Draft, which can help you survive a little better. She's a reviver, so she can pick up like your Kale, or whoever like you pick as the starter champion. Obviously, this game's been out for a long time. You know Kale is the best one, but you could use any of them. Kale is just quicker because of the poisons, especially for like the bosses and stuff. Like the last boss, the Mortu, getting the poisons on him can help a lot. We get an epic here, Haikatoon. You get her anyway, so not worthy of the reroll. Kaitis is ass. Let's see if we get anything from the voids here. When you reroll like this, you will pull a lot of legendaries. And honestly, in my opinion, why would you like, if you're gonna, this series is gonna be free to play, so if you're gonna start a free to play, why would you just like start a new account and then just play it? Like, I mean, you can, but like, why would you when you could just start off with a legendary maybe? All right, so we got a Mountain King. Is Mountain King reroll worthy? Probably not. Used to be good back in the day. It's like an arena. He's all single target. He can do a lot of damage, ignoring shields, ignoring block damage. He can really nuke, but he can only nuke like one person. So is it worth it? No. I think some of these as well. So like this one, we got the Sun Wukong, but we pulled Apothecary from a mystery shard, so that can help you too. You can get lucky too, like that. Like I did so that promo code I did with Tayrel. So Tayrel can get you pretty far. So Sun Wukong and Apothecary is what I did to get through like the campaign. And then like there's just different times where it's the best time to reroll. When's the best time to reroll? The best time so far that I've seen, like just recently, because I haven't rerolled in a while. I took probably like a year off the game. But the best time was during the Halloween. You could literally make a new account. They give you a Prism Shard right away. Oh, thank you for the Snapchat notification. Also, like I'll try and make these better. Like it's kind of cut off a little bit on there. Just like recording from my phone. That's the struggle. But yeah, there's different promo codes and stuff. So will we get lucky this time? We have the Mountain King on the first set here. Can we beat Mountain King in the first episode? That is the question. It's hard. You go through a lot of them. Like, I mean, if you're gonna reroll, you can go through tons and tons and tons. But yeah, like I was saying before, the best time was that Halloween one. I pulled. I had one where I pulled Hefrak, but I did all this without like recording or anything, so I'm kind of just starting fresh. I had one where I pulled Hefrak. I had one where I pulled Morrigan. She's decent. And then I had another one where I pulled Theodore. That is like a reroll worthy champion. He is amazing. Carries you literally everywhere. His poisons, explodes his poisons. But I stopped playing that one because I didn't record it. So I was like, meh. Let's just make a series. That kind of inspired me. That little Halloween one inspired me to do this series where we're re-rolling. So yeah, will we pull anything here? The voids, honestly, like, are reroll worthy. If you can pull a void Lego, that is good. That makes it all reroll worthy. Azure, nah. We do have like a 15x here on Stagnite. As we pull a Stagnite, Stagnite's good, really good, but there's just so many decreased defense champions in the game that is it worth it? And in this session we pulled 2 Stagnites, so I mean, is an empowered Stagnite better than a Mountain King? Probably. I would probably say so, even though he's an epic. Even probably one Stagnite's better than Mountain King, honestly. Stagnite could carry you a lot farther in the game than a Mountain King can. Mountain King is just kind of niche for the arena, but anyways, this is the first episode. I'm going to be pumping these out. If I find an account that I like, we're going to play it and we're going to make it a series. So, and then what I may do is have multiple series, maybe side by side, like which reroll is the best, which reroll carried me the farthest, kind of compare the 2 or 3 or whatever many, and we'll go from there. All right, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace.